This is Remix Report with your hosts, DJ JD and DJ J Spring.
Today's video brought to you by yourdjlogo.com. Get your new DJ logo today.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Remix Report. I'm DJ JD.
I'm DJ J Spring. Kind of sucks. We're just talking about stuff that happens on the internet. I'm actually having a really bad day because I found out that people are talking behind my back, saying nasty stuff about me on Twitter.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, JD...
I just won $1 million. My email ID was awarded $1 million.
In Russia, of all places, for the internet. So
lucky me.
Don't mind us. He's really happy right now. I'm kind of sad, so we'll try to get through this.
We'll get through this. We're going to get through talking about Sean Paul's track, She Doesn't Mind, the Gregori Klosman remix.
Dope remix.
I know you can get this on DJ City. I'm not sure if it's on DMS, but definitely DJ City.
I know Henry, our friend DJ Henry, always jokes about how everything now is 128 BPM, and the fact is, when you're playing in that 128 BPM range, you really don't want to go down to 120 to play the original song. So all those 120 songs all have remixes. Most of them do anyway. And this is a good example of one, much needed, because, like we said, you really don't want to play the 120 BPM.
This is a hard. The original is a hard track for me to work in. I mean, unless you work it in with some older, like 120 BPM reggae, like Move Your Body, and like some 5-6-year-old tracks. There's really nothing new to work this in with. So, yeah.
So let's take a listen. This is the Gregori Klosman remix, She Doesn't Mind by Sean Paul.
Hands up, hands up, push it on me if it feels alright. Wanna drop it low and break me off. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Girl, I got you so. Push it back on it, bring it back on it. Give me the thing, make a waffle lock on it. Bind it, wiggle it, set the chop on it. 2 more shots, now we in a hot panic. 2 girl and I'm ready for jump on it. 2 to my word, I'm ready for jump on it. Ready for run on it, ready for dunk on it. Tag team in for your truck, we pump on it.
Alright, so a much needed beefing up of that track to play in your primetime set.
And it takes about a minute to actually get into Sean Paul's part. The first, you have 30 seconds of kind of an intro beat. Then there's 30 seconds of kind of a mellow build up with Sean Paul saying hands up high, being echoed out. So when you bring this in, you definitely want to make sure that you're doing it in key. I think that's very important with this one.
I totally agree. I usually bring this in, I'll fade it up like in the 2 or 3 beats before the first breakdown. So you got to fade it up a little bit before the breakdown because his words start a little before like beats 3 and 4 of the previous measure. So you got to fade it in pretty quick there, the way I do it, and then it just drops right out into the chorus of him singing. Really catchy melody there, which I definitely like, and then builds back up into a pretty hard pumping synth line. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Congo rock, Babylon kind of. Not quite that aggressive, but that kind of vibe to it. So.
You know, I actually like these the house songs that build up during the verses, like this one does, like just more and more drums, like leading up to the chorus. It kind of reminds me of what I used to do, like when we all used to do blends back in like the hip hop days, like 10 years ago, when you used to do remixes on your turntables. And sometimes you'd find a track that you might start it off if sometimes it's easier with acapellas to just let the acapella play, and then you might bring an instrumental in underneath the acapella at a not a random point, but maybe 2 bars or 4 bars into them rapping, and then sometimes it'll end up working out real good. Like you'll actually like the way it builds up underneath the verse, and I think that's starting to happen more and more in house. People will have the build up happen underneath the verse leading up to the chorus, because the chorus can always be like the high point of the song. It doesn't always have to be the electro part that happens after the chorus is over.
Right.
So I kind of like how that was done with this.
Yeah, definitely dope. Hopefully you guys can work it into your sets as well. Let us know what you think of the song right down there in the comments, or email us at remixreport@gmail.com.
Remixreport.com